Hello and welcome to Sobrix. I'm Adam and this is Sobrix. This is my channel for reviewing Lego sets and building them and other Lego related stuff. In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the Lego City Fire Rescue and Police Chase set. This is set number 60319. It has 295 pieces and I paid $28 for this set, or $27.50. Now, this set retails for $40, but I was able to get this for about 30% off, which would be $12 off, which would bring it down to about $28. So I found this on sale at a retailer, and I think at $40 for a little under 300 pieces, it might be okay because you get several vehicles and stuff. But at $28 or $27.50, this seemed like a pretty good deal to me, so I picked it up. I haven't really done any Lego City stuff that have police in them for certain reasons, but I do like fire ones, and I'm fine with there are some police sets and emergency vehicle sets that I do really want. So either way, in this video, I'm going to open this up, I'm going to put this together, and then I'm going to share my thoughts on it. So while I build, I will speed the video up, and then I'll slow it back down to review this set. So until then, enjoy! Okay, so while we go over the build portion for this Lego City set, I wanted to take a moment to say thank you to everybody who watches and likes and comments and subscribes. I really appreciate it. And then to anybody who doesn't like and comment and subscribe, I wanted to take a moment to encourage you to do so. If you like this video, please click on that thumbs up and give it a like. And if you like the other videos on my channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the Lego videos I'll be doing here in the future. For a small channel like mine, all the engagement, like likes, comments, subscribes, all of that stuff really helps me reach new audiences and helps broaden my horizon. So every single one is very appreciated, just as is every single view. So thank you very much. And now back to the rest of this build for this city set, and then back to my review. Okay, so that is this Lego City Fire Rescue and Police Chase set. This is really fun and really cool. I mean, I knew what I was getting into from the box. I knew that there was going to be a couple vehicles and some side buildy stuff, but this does feel like more Lego than I was anticipating. There are some big parts used, which is nice, because then when you factor in the piece count, you know, those bigger pieces do add a lot of like substance of just visual weight and a literal weight as well. So there's kind of a lot of stuff here and a lot of different things to go over. I'll try to go over the minifigures first, and I'll go over kind of the first build. So if we can see, we get a police officer or a police woman, perhaps. Nice printing for the torso with a little badge there, some metallic, and we also get a kind of printed walkie-talkie in there. We have glasses on them, and they get a helmet as well as a hairpiece. And they have a couple accessories that are on their bike here. So they have some handcuffs they can use and a walkie-talkie there. And then they have their bike. So that is one of the minifigures. The next one we will look at is this fire rescue person. Awesome dual molded helmet here with the kind of safety yellow and then a darker translucent visor there. Nice face printing with some like sideburns or some hair, or I guess I don't know what that is actually, but there's some stuff on the face there. Nice printing on the torso, nothing on the midsection, but printing on the legs here, which is really great. The back is very nice as well. I didn't show the back of the police, but we get a police logo there and a fire logo there on the fireman or fire person. And they have a couple accessories as well, including this walkie-talkie with a printed tile attached to it. So that is very good. And then the last minifigure we get is this, I guess, criminal, robber, a thief, from the outfit. It looks like they have an inmate number on their torso there. They have a mask on, maybe to conceal their identity, just for the sake of positivity. I like to imagine that perhaps they are a Robin Hood type figure, and are going to do something really good with whatever they are taking. But either way, those are the 3 minifigures, so that is very nice. And then we can kind of take a look at the rest of the build here. So the first thing is this, the first thing is the police bike, which I already showed. This is a big molded piece on kind of a normal bike piece or traditional bike piece. Got a couple tires there. We do have the handcuffs on the back. We get some like blue clips, and then that vibrant yellow there, and a blue translucent on the back for maybe a light. Clips hold onto the accessories at the back. This printing is really, really well done, so that's great. And that's a really nice molded piece there, so very nice. Then we get this full kind of side build, which is really important for the rest of the set, but it's kind of a sidewalk, maybe a transformer or whatever this would be, like an electrical unit transformer, a stoplight. So we get some stuff here. Right now it is on fire. That can be flipped around so it is not on fire. This can be opened up, and if we do open that up, we can see there's a sticker in here showing some of the electrical stuff here. That's maybe what will need to be fixed there. I believe this could be integrated next to some road plates or some other stuff. I think all of City stuff is kind of intended to be integrated into something like that, so I imagine this could be easily positioned in a city. And then on this side we have a sticker with maybe some graffiti and a missing cat sign. We do have a little kitten molded piece here, and a trash can with a molded fish piece, which I imagine the kitten was maybe trying to get at. And then we have the fire hydrant here, and like I said, these stoplights. So this is really important for some of the action and some of the story that is involved in this set. But it's a nice little side build that can be on fire here, as well as this can be knocked down, which again is important. Then out of the main bag here, we get this drone. Printed tiles here, or printed slope pieces there with the fire logo on that vibrant yellow. And this is a drone that is for, I would say, like a well, it's a drone for fighting fires, which is really great. So we get some translucent blue for some lights there, and this has one of the shooters that I recently encountered in the King Namor set, which can launch out bigger tiles or can launch out these kind of, I don't know what these are called. They look like the ice cream pieces, ice cream launcher pieces, but they're in the translucent light blue, so they can indicate water. Those can be fit into there, and we can see it in the up through the bottom. And then when this is pushed in, they can be launched out, and in this case we can launch it at that beautiful molded fire piece. Ooh, I missed. And it can, hopefully, if the aim is good enough, it can put out the fire. There we go. So wonderful how that works. And then actually this piece can integrate with some other stuff in the set. So this was all in the first bag and the first set of instructions. There are 3 instruction booklets. So then we'll go on to the second one, which is for the rest of this kind of fire unit, fire truck, and this is a pickup version of a fire truck. I'm really interested in getting that big fire engine command station set that has like a drone like this and also has like a little robot thing and some other stuff. I really want that set, so that's one I'm looking at. But this drone, because this is a pickup, has a spot that it can be positioned right on here. So that's very nice. That brick and tile there can fit right inside here, and then there's two jumpers that can hold on and stud onto the bottom of that to transport the drone. And when that's on there, you get the great logo on the side, which can help identify this as a fire rescue vehicle. So I think that's really well considered and very good. Other than that, we have clips on the side that can hold, for example, the walkie-talkie and maybe a fire extinguisher on this side, but in blue for whatever reason. Got some lights up top. The front grille is really nice with this molded piece, those vented pieces behind it, some translucent cheese wedges for some lights there. This is a sticker on top, but that's okay. And then we have this piece. Inside, we can see there is a printed 1x2 slope for the dash. There is a steering wheel in there. No working doors here, but the roof can come off easy enough. It just studs on here and then has this modified plate with the rail there that it can rest on. So we can fit a minifigure in there, and we can fit stuff in the back like I showed. Looking at the back, we do have a hitch back here that something could be attached to, like a trailer or something of that nature, which is very good. And we have a license plate there, which is a sticker, a couple more translucent tiles for the lights, and then some nice sized wheels that feel like this can go off-road and do some different stuff. So that's really great. I love how much of this color I've been calling like a relatively new color, this safety yellow, this really vibrant, reflective yellow that they do. And when I was a kid, they didn't have this color, so it's relatively new to me, but I think it's been around for a couple years. But it's really great. The color blocking is terrific, and this is a really solid vehicle, and I think it would pair nice with that. I had a smaller, like $10 city set that had a fire rescue element too, which is maybe like a smaller version of this kind of truck and or vehicle. And I think there's, of varying degrees, of varying magnitude, of varying sizes of other fire rescue sets in the city line that I'm definitely interested in, because I really like those. So that's really awesome. I think when the drone's on the back, it looks really cool, because you get this kind of, I don't know, it just adds a little more to it. But it's also great for play, that this could ride up somewhere, this could be deployed, and the water blasts could be fired out to maybe put out a fire, which is terrific. And then the third instruction booklet and the third bag of pieces is for the criminal element of the set, or for whatever else. So we get kind of this getaway car, which is really small, really compact. I was kind of surprised. I thought it would be a little bit bigger, but it is nice. It's 6 wide, and it's kind of got a little bit of a sporty look, almost. It's got some nice curves back here and a fin at the back, kind of just flat, boxy front there. Sticker for a license plate here, sticker for a license plate on the back. Does have a steering wheel inside, no doors or anything, but we can fit a minifigure in there. And then it does have a boot or a trunk where some of the presumably stolen goods can be stored. So it can fit that molded bag piece in there. And then we get 3 of these printed tile $100 bill pieces. And those can also be fit in the back there. And hopefully then this can be kind of closed up. You might have to do some arranging, but there we go. So those can be fit back there. And this can be piloted. Or driven, rather. So that's all the stuff that is in the set. The builds are all, pretty straightforward. I think this is a 5+ set, so there's nothing too crazy, too complicated that goes on in here. There are some tiny pieces used, but it's all really solid stuff. It feels like they can be gripped, can be played around with, can be a little rough with even, because they're very, very solid and robust, which is very nice. So I like that. You get 3 minifigures, which is great. You technically get kind of 3 vehicles here. So we get the police bike, the fire rescue truck, and this civilian car or criminal car, as well as the kind of side build over here and the drone. So that's a ton of Lego in my opinion. And there's also on the box, it said this was like maybe taken from a scene from a Lego City Adventures TV show or something. And in the back of the instructions, it did show a kind of potential scene that could be at play here, which I really liked. So let me get this in action here for a moment. Let me put the helmet on, and we can kind of take a look at what this would be like here. So let me get all the minifigures in their requisite vehicles in their positions here, and maybe the getaway driver or whatever this person is up to in their vehicle. And the scene kind of set up is maybe there is a chase here, and the police bike is chasing after this criminal car because of the stolen loot in the back, all the bag of money and the dollar bills here. And maybe some crazy maneuver is pulled and they U-turn around, and the cops, the police come back around, and then maybe they do that thing like you see in movies sometimes where they're right next to each other and the police is saying pull over, and the criminal car just slams on the brakes and then actually just slams it into reverse, but they don't see that they ride up onto the curb, they hit the street light, knock it over, maybe they brush up with the transformer starts on fire. And now we've got this whole scene here. So the police then deals with the person who was driving the vehicle. They call in the support from the fire rescue. Fire rescue gets deployed and deploys their drone to put out that fire, but that hits it and knocks it out. Maybe it does. Maybe it's realistic that it takes a couple tries because fires don't go out instantly. And I'm actually not sure if electrical fires you're supposed to spray water on them necessarily, but either way, that's what's done in this case. The fire's put out, we can fix the transformer, we can rescue the cat and return it home, and it's all in a day's work. So I think there's a ton of fun to be had here. I mean, that's just one idea that kind of, I think in the instructions, it does kind of lend itself to that sort of scene and that sort of narrative, but with imagination, there's a lot of other stuff that can happen here, and I think that's really, really great. So there's a lot of fun here, a lot of Lego here, I think. So really nice. We can see over here the extra pieces, which is mostly translucent stuff. We do get an extra handcuff, but your 1x1s, your rounded plates, cheese slopes, tiles, plates, all that different stuff. So extra things there. We do get an extra visor and an extra handcuff, which is interesting and nice. Those can be used in interesting ways outside of an accessory, so that's fun. We can see the sticker sheet is over here. Not too many stickers. The big one on the panel for the missing kitten sign, the larger one for the hood of the vehicle there, and then the sticker inside the transformer, and then 3 license plates. I think that this set is really, really good value at the price I paid for it. So I got this for like 30% off, I believe, if my math is correct. So that's a little less than $30. So $28, let's say, for this set for 295 pieces, 3 minifigs, and the cat, the fish, the side buildy stuff, the molded fire piece, a couple printed pieces here. I think $28 for this set is a great deal. It feels like this could be, maybe in its own kind of $10 set. Same with like just this stuff over here might be, the same amount of Lego as in some of those $10 city sets. Sometimes they might even have less, because I think some of those might even have only 50 pieces or something like that. And some of these pieces are quite big here. And then this, might be its own $15 set with the drone and the thing, or maybe even $20. If you've got this car with this bike, that might be a $15 set or something. So it feels like there's a ton of value here, in my opinion. At $40, I would be a little more wary about it, because I'm not a big city collector, although the more I build of it, the more I like it. I just am not always getting city stuff at retail. I try to kind of get city stuff when I can get it on sale or get it for a discount. So I'm not like full in on the city line, but at $40, I don't know. It probably makes sense for the amount of Lego you get here, and for the city line, which I think is sometimes a little bit overpriced, because this is a 5+ set, which isn't quite a 4+ set, which usually has specialized pieces and come at a premium for different reasons. This still has a lot of stuff that I think is why Lego prices it at the way that they do, even though it's just under 300 pieces. So at $40, meh. It might make sense. It might make a ton of sense. There are 500 piece sets that cost $80 in the city line. There are 500 piece sets that cost $60 in the city line. So there's all different stuff. This is all like a $300 set that costs $40. Maybe that makes sense. Maybe not. This would be a great addition to a city, but it's also one of those sets that like has a ton of just built-in play value that could be shared by multiple people. You could split the build up with multiple people, which is great. It could be played with multiple people. So someone could be this character, someone and this vehicle, someone could be this one, someone could be this one, and someone could man the drone and do that. So like I think there's a lot of shareability here with the build experience and with the play, which is I think a ton of value, and I can't deny that. So this was really great. Glad I got it on sale, but I had a blast building it, and the more and more I build these city sets, the more and more I'm like, ooh, I gotta just put together my own Lego city here. But that's for another time and another place. But for now, this was a really terrific set, so I really like it. If you like this video, consider giving it a like, and if you like the other videos on my channel, click on that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the Lego videos I'll be doing here in the future, including more Lego City, more emergency stuff, more Lego City non-emergency vehicle stuff, and then tons of other stuff outside of Lego City of all different shapes and sizes and price points and piece counts and all different themes, tons of different Lego stuff. So subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming Lego videos. And if you want to support this channel and support my videos here, the best way to do that is over at the Sobricks Patreon, which is patreon.com/SOBRICKS, and it'll be linked in the description, where over at that Patreon, for as little as $2 a month or $5 a month or $10 or whatever, you can get access to all my videos early. You can get access to exclusive content over there. You can we'll do some Q&As over there, some live streams, maybe some giveaways, and tons of other stuff over there. And you can get your name at the end of my videos and kind of a credits for supporters. So if you're interested in that, check it out. Every little bit helps, and I really, really appreciate it. So thank you everybody for giving and watching and liking and subscribing and all of that terrific stuff. And until next time, thanks. Bye.